welcome back to another video. Today I have a review for you. I have a review for you guys. And I know I have to get comfortable. So I'm really sorry, but this is probably going to be a very, very quick video. I have to leave soon. Happens every time. The only time I can make time to do videos is when I only have a little bit of time to do it. So, and I wanted to do it while the sun was still out, and I wasn't doing this at like 10 o'clock at night. I just got done dyeing my hair. I don't know if you can really tell, but all the gray is gone, and that's really all that matters. I wanted it red, and it is a little, I mean, you can't really tell, but it is a little here and there, but I like it, you know, at least all the gray is gone. That's all that matters. So yeah, today is a review. Before I get into that review though, I need to talk about this. So, as you know, I have been reading this one book for like the last 4 days, and it has taken over my life. And that is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This is the sequel to A Court of Thorns and Roses. I cannot talk about this one enough. There will be a very, very spoiler review because I cannot talk about this book without spoiling it. This will be up next week. I have to write down all my thoughts, and I'm not even finished with it. I literally have 100 pages left. It is so good though. This is like, right now, this is my favorite book of the year. And I'm not even done with it yet. I am loving it. I'm on page 529 out of like 620 something. So 100 pages left. The last chapter was just so perfect. I love this book. So literally, stay tuned for that one next week. But I have to write down all my thoughts. I literally have to write this because I'm going to be talking about, this might be like a 30-minute video just talking about this one. Just talking about this, you know, just trying to review this because I cannot, you know, I can't not talk about this. Oh my god. This one's so good. Literally, if you haven't picked up this series yet, I highly suggest you do. Sarah J. Maas is amazing. I love her writing. I love her books. This one though, favorite book of the year so far. Hands down, favorite book of the year so far. And I can't even remember any of the books that I read this year. Like that, this is really the only book that is in my mind right now, other than the one I'm about to review, because I had to get prepared to review this one as well. And I don't really know if I can, after reading those last couple chapters. Like, I literally just finished a chapter, and I'm like, I have to go into a review video. And I'm trying to remember the book I was going to review, and then I'm like, oh yeah, what's that book about again? Like, it's not in my head. Like, the only one in my head is A Court of Mist and Fury. That's the only one in my head right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. This book has taken over taken over everything. So the book I actually do have to review for you guys is The Hidden Oracle, Book 1 of the Trials of Apollo series. This is the new series Riordan just brought out, and it carries over from the Heroes of Olympus series. So you do have to read the Percy Jackson series and the Heroes of Olympus series to get to this one. Also, I would recommend reading Magnus Chase, maybe. It kind of coincides with it a little. You don't have to. That one you don't have to read to get to this one, but you might want to, just because well, not really. I mean, you don't have to read it at all. You just, you know, I'd read anything from Riordan. He's amazing. I read all of his books so far, and oh my god, I love him. And I just like how in this one it actually talks about Annabeth being, and I think it's Boston. I think it's Boston that I think Percy is saying how Annabeth's in Boston, and that's where Magnus Chase is, and that's what's going down over there. So you do get a little bit of that, and I really like that. But let's talk about what this book is about. So it does carry on from the Heroes of Olympus series, and in that one, Apollo, Zeus is very upset with Apollo. I'm not gonna say why. And really Apollo is always saying like it wasn't really his fault. But he's very upset, and when Zeus is upset, he really takes it out on you. So he cast Apollo out of Olympus, and he cast him to the mortal world as a mortal. So he took away his godhood, and he made him just completely mortal. So now Apollo is screwed. He has no powers, no godhood, nothing. He is just a lowly mortal, like the rest of us. And now he's pretty much running for his life. He goes to Camp Half-Blood to get help and try and restore his godhood. It's happened to him a couple times before, so he's not that worried about it, though during those times he did have a little bit of power left, and this he's got nothing. And that's not good for him. And in this one you find out that the Oracle of Delphi, she's not getting any prophecies at all, and without and all the communication is bad. No cell phones, letters might not be going out, no email. The communication there is not good. There is no communication whatsoever from Camp Half-Blood to the outside world, and the Oracle isn't receiving any isn't getting any prophecies, so you've got nothing. And where was my train of thought going? I totally lost my train of thought. Okay, so you're not getting any prophecies. So without a prophecy, you can't go on any quests. And without a quest, you can't get back the prophecies, because you need a quest to go and find out what's going on, with the prophecies and with the oracles and everything. So you're in a catch-22 right there. So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So yeah, it's really good. And Apollo is not one of my favorite gods at all. I have never really liked him. I've always thought he was vain and selfish, and that's the type of god he really is. So I've never liked him. And in this one, he's so funny. Like, he is a vain and selfish god, but he starts to change. He starts to, I don't know if it's just because, it's the mortality of it, in him that is bringing out these selfless emotions, but he's starting to think of others instead of just himself. But of course, that's only a little bit, and the rest of the time it's all like me, 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 me. I still really, really like this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Apollo is just so funny, and the way he sees the world, he's hilarious. And the best part about this book is, so when Zeus cast him down to Earth, he gave him a mortal name, and it's not a good one. And I'm trying to remember his last name, like how to say his last name, because I know the first name is, oh god, Lester Papadopoulos. Lester Papadopoulos. You cast him down to Earth, he left him with no powers whatsoever, and then put him in a 16-year-old mortal body. So, and he's like all gangly, and he's got tons of acne, and he doesn't look great. And then you gave him a name like that. Zeus just really hated him. Really hated his son right there. It was really funny. It was really good. I cannot wait for the second book. I can't wait to see what's going on. The hidden oracle is actually a hidden oracle. You find out there's not just one oracle. I have never known there was more than one oracle. I actually thought that there was, only one. But I found out there's actually, I think it's 5? It's either 4 or 5. But I'm like, I think it's 5. And I didn't know there's 5. And one of them is hidden, so that's really all I have for that. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I love Rick Riordan's books. I mean, he takes mythology and he takes the modern world and he just makes it so humorous, so funny, and so action-packed. And I mean, you're just wanting more. After the book is over, you just want more. You crave more. And that's how, that's why it's like, it's hard for me to just, like, when a new book comes out, it's hard for me to just pick it up and read it, because I know that I'm going to go into a hangover and be like, where's my other one? I need another one to read. I'm going through Riordan withdrawal or something. I do have another book that I can read that is Rick Riordan. I'm sort of saving that for when I'm really in the mood for him. Like, after this one, it was good. I really, really enjoyed it. Again, though, it probably wasn't my favorite, but I still really liked him in this. I hate him in like any other retelling or stuff like that. In any other work, I don't like him. But with Riordan, it's just how he portrays it. It's just, you can't help but like the guy. And you can't help but feel bad because, I mean, seriously, I wouldn't want to be him. But I think when I'm like really, really like craving one of his books, I'm gonna pick up the one that I have, and that is Percy Jackson Meets the Canes, or Percy and Annabeth Meet the Canes. And I love the Kane Chronicles. I feel like I want to reread that soon, so I might reread that and then go straight into I think it's Demigods and Magicians, I think it's what's called. I don't know. But I think, yeah, when I'm like really, really like, I don't know how to say it, but when I'm really, really in the mood for it, I'm definitely going to pick it up. So yeah, that's all I can say. Pick both of these books. Just pick them up. Just pick up all of Rick Riordan's and pick up all of Sarah J. Maas. They're both fantastic authors, and they're definitely auto-buys for me. Anytime a new book of theirs come out, that's mine. I need it. It's mine. Like, literally, I just go straight and I pick it up. I don't care. Though, there's only the Throne of Glass series and the ACOTAR series, the Court of Thorns and Roses series. I don't know if this has any other type of name, series name, but I'm just going to call it the ACOTAR series. So those two series are only works, but they're both fantastic, so pick them up. And then there's the Percy Jackson series, the Percy Jackson Olympian series, the Heroes of Olympus series, the Kane Chronicles series, the Magnus Chase. There's only book 1, but book 2 will be coming out later on this year. And then the Trials of Apollo series. So there's only book 1 for this as well. But I mean, I love them both. They're just amazing, and I really highly suggest picking both of them up if you haven't yet. So that's it for me today, guys. That was my review and semi review of A Court of Mist and Fury. Definitely stay tuned for that review, though. I'm definitely finishing it tonight. Like, I can't not finish it tonight. Oh, so good. So yeah, stay tuned for that review next week, and happy reading. I'll see you next time.